Hey guys, Long Haul Larry, and we are on our way up to the U.P. Back to the Yooper House. We got some nice little snow. Pretty, isn't it? I don't know what it is. I just like winter. I don't know what it is. I'm not a big heat guy. I don't like that. I don't like the 20 below stuff either. But I don't know. I just find this pretty. We're on our way up and gonna make a couple pit stops. I've been having to pull over quite often and take care of some ADL business, but I'm gonna be making a couple pit stops, looking at some houses that maybe I'm gonna be buying. So we're just on our way. We just crossed into Michigan a little while ago, and I just think this is beautiful. Well, hey guys, we are up here back in the UP. I am. And I did actually end up stopping and looking at a house that Tracy is interested in. I got to tell you, I think this place, when I bought it, was in better shape. And that's pretty scary. We are going to do a walkthrough of it. I didn't get to go inside because I couldn't meet the guy. His time frame didn't work out. But I did do kind of a walk around and peeked inside the windows and stuff. It's pretty sketchy. But I don't know. I'm not too afraid of things. I can tackle some jobs. So I don't know. We're actually going to be meeting a guy, I think, on Saturday. We're going to be meeting with the guy and do an actual walkthrough of the house and stuff. And I think that the price he wants is even high, and it's pretty low. But we'll do a walkthrough and kind of feel it out and see what's going on there. I actually did find another house too that I'm kind of thinking about, and it's the same thing, very cheap. And it's actually a huge building, and there's 6 apartments in it. And I stopped by and looked at it too, and it's pretty ugly. It is pretty ugly. But I don't know, could do something with it. I was thinking of actually making like 4 apartments out of it, because they're all like little 1-bedroom apartments and stuff. But I think maybe like 4 apartments out of it, maybe rent like 2 full-time or something, and have like 2 apartments for like Airbnbs or something like that for snowmobilers and stuff, because it's right on the trail. And so I think maybe it could work. I think it could be something. I don't know, thinking about it. But we made her on up here, and I've been taking care of trucking stuff and everything as I've been going and stuff. But and all that's going and stuff. I'll probably get into that more in the future. There's been some issues going on and stuff, but making it all work and taking care of everybody. The one thing I did is I came up for a meeting, for the township meeting and stuff. We have the special council. And we had our first meeting, and I have to say, I am so disappointed in my neighbors. It's unbelievable. I mean, I passed out about 45 of those little flyers to people that live right around that area. And I mean, like 43 of them were just like, no way, no. They were all just worked up about it. And then when we had the actual meeting about it, about 12 to 14 people showed up. And I was like, I really thought I was going to pack that place. And they were all saying in there, that's the most people they've ever had at a meeting and stuff. I really thought I'd pack it, but I was kind of disappointed in that. But then we had this special council special council developed that's supposed to be in charge of this. And we put this together, and they passed out a sign-up sheet if anybody wanted to be part of it. And about 5 or 6 people, I think, signed up for it. I showed up for the Monday meeting. It was me, the town supervisor, and Melissa Davis, the one who wants to make all this stuff out there. That's it. Nobody else even showed up. And even one of the people that I saw sign the sheet, she came by me, drove by my house here about an hour or so before the meeting, and she's all waving to me and stuff. But she didn't show up for the meeting. I tell you, I was very disappointed. And I can tell you that they kind of ganged up on me a little bit. And they were like all on me and stuff. I don't know why you have such a problem. It basically made it look like I'm the only one that has a problem with this. I think it's what's wrong with this country. I think people don't get involved. I think that's what the voting, with elections and everything, and like this last election and all this stuff, it was all, they made it so that you basically didn't have to do anything. People would bring you a form, and you could just fill it out or go online or whatever, and make this so easy for everybody, because I mean everybody's lives are so crazy. I guess they just can't attempt to come to something that's important to them. And that's where all that came from. And it's like, when the election went on, I was just like, this was so wrong. I'm like, this is wrong, because if you can't take the time, the couple seconds it takes to go and actually cast a vote and do it properly, I'm like, really, you shouldn't have a say in it. But it's what happened, and I could see it happening here. I mean, people were all worked up about this, and some people showed up, and the first one, and then when it actually came down to deciding the stuff and talking about it, nobody showed up. But I'm still going to fight the fight. They want to do campsites, and they want to do something with energy stuff out there and gardens and stuff. I don't have a problem with the garden, and I tried to explain it to them. I don't have a problem. Let's make it a community area. Let the community use it for what they want. And if some people in the community want to have a garden, then have a garden. I don't care, but let's not put things out there that make it look industrious or clutter up the place and everything and take away from the natural beauty. That was my big thing. And so, they kind of ganged up on me a little bit, but whatever. But I basically told them at the end, I said, here's the deal. I says, the residents own this property, and this is a big deal. And I told them right now, here's what I want. I want us to put together a poll. Okay? There is talk about a development on this piece of property, and being residents of the area, you pay taxes, you actually own this property. Let's put out a poll to the people and get an idea. Basically, because they're saying, this one lady's saying, you always say that the people don't want this and stuff, but she goes, you don't know all the people. And I'm like, well, I talked to everybody I talked to, and they don't want this. But then I said, let's put this poll out, and let's have it like, hey, there's a development of this property. There's people that want to do blank, 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 blank to it. And there's people that want to maybe just leave it as it is. And maybe, if people in the community want to put a garden in there, they could put a garden out there and stuff. But let the community use the property. Which would you choose? What would be your vote? And put this out to people. And then she kind of went down. She's like, well, this is how it works and stuff. And we have a committee, and we decide this stuff. And then we put it to the township board. And then the board will look at it, and they'll talk about it. And if there's a problem with it, they'll kick it back to the committee. And the committee has to fix something. And then the committee takes those resolutions back to the town board and stuff. And then the town board will put it out for a vote. And when I talk to all the neighbors and stuff, they're like, this is never going to happen because it has to be voted on. Yeah, it will be. At the township board meeting. And guess what? Nobody's going to know about it. Nobody's going to be there because nobody shows up for anything. And so it's going to be voted in. And then after it comes all to it, all this stuff, then it's going to be, well, what the heck? I don't want this. Well, you need to come to the meeting. You need to be there and voice your opinion. I was pretty disappointed about it, but whatever. I'm going to do this, and I told them that I require that they put out this poll, and let's get a poll of what people actually want. And then I told them, I says, and the lady was like, well, I don't know, we could put it into the water and the sewer bills and stuff and get it out that way. And I says, well, that's great. I says, but anybody on this side of Highway 41, which is around this area, we don't have water or sewer. Okay, we all have our own wells and we all have our own sewer system, so we don't get those bills. And I said, so what about putting it out with the taxes and stuff? Well, that ain't gonna work because a lot of people just have it go straight through a bank or to an escrow and stuff like that. They don't even see their tax bill. And I'm like, okay. So basically, we're gonna put together this sheet. We're gonna come together with ideas, what we want to put on this sheet. We're gonna put it out to the community the best we can. And basically, I'm probably gonna make hundreds of copies, and I'm going to go door to door and stick it on everybody's doors. And I'm going to try to get this out there. And if people, I'm going to try to get this back. And I told them if they don't do this, I says, what basically I'm going to do is if they kind of just push this through without notifying the public about it, I looked at the supervisor of the township and I said, I'm going to let people know what's going on. And I'm going to be back out there pounding the pavement. And I'm going to tell you right now, you were kind of upset and thought I had something against you. I had nothing against you, but I think that the people with power are not all powerful. And this is the community and you need to involve the community. And I said, if you don't want to do this, I'm going to be out there pounding the pavement. And I said, that's going to look really bad for you. And I said, the next time an election comes up, may not be a good situation for you. Then it was all, yeah, I agree. Let's take a poll. So we got to come up with ideas. And I think the next one is on December 6th. And on December 6th, then we're supposed to come together and make design a flyer and stuff. I'll probably be the one that makes up the flyer and stuff. And we're going to put this information out to the public. So maybe we can get a poll back and I get a whole bunch of negatives. And then maybe they'll stop talking about this stuff and settle down. So that's what all had happened. Got to tell you, I was pretty disappointed with people. I guess short-term memory or something. People got all worked up. Probably a third of the people I talked to showed up for the first meeting. Some people there signed up to be on this committee. Week later, I guess everybody just forgot. Nobody showed up. It was kind of disappointing. But it is what it is. But I'm up here in the UP, and I'm actually working on the trucking stuff. Pretty busy with that stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on. Dealing with that stuff and dealing with all the drivers, trying to keep all the drivers moving and everything taken care of. And then I'm also going through this house and just scrubbing it top to bottom. My daughter is coming from Minnesota the end of this week, and her husband is highly allergic to cats. And he has never been here. He came here when we did our first initial walkthrough of the house. And he did come through here, and he had a really bad allergic reaction. The guy that lived here before, the guy that died here, he did have some cats here, and there was like mold and stuff in here, and he came in and did a walk around, and when they left, I guess he had a pretty bad reaction. But with Tracy's cats being up here and all this stuff being in here, there's hair and stuff all around, so I'm trying to go through the place and just scrub the entire place. I've done it already pretty close to the entire place last week, and I'm going to do it again, and that way I don't miss anything. He's actually gone to the doctor, and I guess the doctor has him on some kind of prescription, and that some pill he's going to be able to take, and they also gave him an inhaler, and I guess he's taking Benadryl every day, and the doctor said that would build up his immune system to this allergy. So he's doing all this and everything else, and they're going to be coming and stuff, so I just want to make sure. I kind of, one hand, I don't want to clean up everything because I want to see if this will work, with his medication and stuff so that he doesn't have this allergy problem. Because he's a great guy, and I don't get to see him a lot. And, he's my daughter's husband, and I would like to be part of their lives more. My daughter's come over a few times and stuff, but he hasn't come over, and the main reason why is because of the allergy. I would like for him to be able to come over and spend time and hang out and stuff. But on the other case, if he does show up and this doesn't work and there's a big, huge allergy problem, I don't want him to have issues and stuff. So I don't know. I'm going to clean up the best I can. I think there's still going to be a little bit of cat hair here and there and stuff. And so we'll see if it all works out, because then hopefully he can come over this winter and go snowmobiling or whatever. And they're actually talking about moving back to Wisconsin too. My daughter is actually going for her master's right now, and I guess as soon as she completes her master's, they're going to move back to Wisconsin. They miss living in Wisconsin and stuff, so they're going to be closer. So there you go. So that's what's happening and stuff. We're back up here in the UP, and just taking care of the trucking, and I got to scrub this house. I need to go get a haircut. I'm actually going to call right now and see if I can get into a barber shop down the road. See if I can get it, kind of know this guy and get in here and actually have a barber up here and stuff. And I got to run and do some grocery shopping because there's like no groceries in this place. So I kind of made the last little thing I scrapped together last night for dinner. So Kind of need to go get some groceries too. So that's what's happening. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope that everybody out there is having themselves a great day, great night. So watch this here video. And if you're not, certainly try that all over again tomorrow. Catch you later. Bye.